What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Forza Monthly has come and gone once again, and with that we have almost an hour of brand new information, gameplay, all kinds of stuff. And I'm super excited to go over it with you guys. If you guys want to catch the full live stream, I will link it down below. But today I want to talk about one thing in specific, and it is one thing that has been talked about over and over again, and that is the tire models. We've been hearing about this for a while now, all new points of contact, all new fidelity and whatnot, but this week they finally brought us something to back it up with. And I'm really glad they did, because after hearing all this talk about it, it really helped me to understand and believe and actually get excited about this new technology. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Chris Esaki once again, and this is going to be a short 6-minute clip of him explaining and talking and showing us a behind-the-scenes look at the development of Forza Motorsport and even Forza Motorsport 7. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you think. Does this new technology impress you? Do you not care? Let me know. I'd love to hear it. And until next time, guys, peace.
Obviously, when you get the game, you'll feel it and you'll understand the differences. But this is, I think, some of the best ways to show it. We're going to show how the single point of contact at 60 hertz used to work. And we'll be looking at a variety of video that kind of shows that. And the tires will be invisible, and you can kind of see the collision for the tires, and then you'll see how it responds to different things like curbs and different geometry changes in the track. And then we'll compare that to the new model, and I think you'll see a major difference there. And it'll just kind of give you an idea of the core technology behind it, and just how much that's improved. So yeah, let's take a look at this this video, and I'll walk you through some of the finer points. So I think we're starting here with once again our single point of contact at 60 hertz. And you can see that the tire is kind of quickly and not smoothly going over this very smooth curve. It basically is updating really roughly, and it has these kind of spikes and jumps. As you can see, that it kind of popped up real quick, popping down as well. So, and this is really low speed, right? This is just a tire at low speed going over a very, very smooth surface, and you can just see just how much it's popping up and down here. So these spikes in the physics from the previous generation, those translated directly to, at speed, really, really extreme suspension changes and changes in car dynamics. So what that means is the faster you're going, the faster you're going, the more extreme these spiky reactions are. You can see here, even just these small sawtooth curves causing the tire to really react rapidly and change quickly. And what that just means is in the older system, what you're going to have is a lot more of the suspension reacting violently and causing the car to be really, really upset. And I think some players who are they are able to drive at speed, what would sometimes randomly have the car kind of pop, and sometimes even throw them into the air. Well, guess what? That's a result of this system, right? So you have these extreme forces being propagated through the suspension system because it's just rapidly changing from one moment to the next. It's not smooth, it's spiky. So that's the old system. And I think we have another visualization here as well that shows, yeah, thank you, the Bach mono in FM7, because I'm going to do a direct comparison between the Bach mono on Laguna Seca on this turn. And you can see how, yeah, right there, you get these real spikes in how the tire is moving up and down. It's really just not smooth. It's not recognizing some of these smaller collision changes over the curb. It's very, very spiky and violent. And this is slowed down dramatically from the actual speed. This is our physics designer actually driving at speed, and then we just slow the footage down to kind of give you this idea of just how how violent and snappy kind of the suspension is reacting based off of the single point of contact and at 60 hertz. So that's the older model. And one of the important points here is you'll actually see how the tires aren't even reacting to some of these curbs right now, right there. It's because a little secret with how FM7 curbs work, there's none of the actual collision geometry being recognized in the game. So the different sawtooth curbs, they're all flat, like in terms of collision in FM7. What we did was we added this kind of what we call the noise texture, if you will, within the physics system that would put undulations into the suspension. And it was all done because if we actually modeled the curbs, the car would just be completely upset every curve, right? So we knew this, and this is just how the state of our physics system and our tire model and, of course, our curves worked in FM7, right? So let's take a look at the new tire model. I think we have footage from that. So this is the same car, the Bach Mono, same corner on Laguna Seca, but it's got the new tire model. It's got the 8 points of contact. It's also got the 360 hertz refresh rate. And generally speaking here, you can see all of the different details, all of these different points seeking out the different collision changes, the changes in all the geometry here, how the tires are going over the sawtooth curbs here much more smoothly, right? They're finding all the grip. They're deforming as they're going over all the different surfaces. That's what you get with this new tire model. And as I just mentioned with FM7, none of those curves were actually collision-based modeled, right? They were all just flat. In the new game, all of the curves are actually scanned. They're actually modeled off of real life. The collision is actually the real, just as real as real life. So what you're getting is the honest collision geometry here, the honest physics. But you can also see just how much more grip and how much more smooth this new tire model handles this crazy uneven surface at speed. Once again, this is at speed, just really slowed down. So it's really difficult to get across just how massive a change it is going from the single point of contact at 60 hertz from FM7 to this model with the 8 points of contact at 360. You're seeing a little bit of it here. It's just much more smooth. It's tons more grip, and when you actually get to play the game, you'll feel the change immediately. So yeah, it's a huge leap forward, and the game just feels great, and I can't wait for you all to feel it.